Yo, yo, yo. It's your boy, Marky Marks Tarot. Look, look. Yeah, that's me. It's pretty chilly and cool tonight here. Not compared to you guys, but they're saying that we're having wind chills up to 40 to 42 degrees. Why am I having a friend request from a president's like in another planet? Hey Maria, how you doing? Hey Paris, how you guys doing? You good? Hey Holly, you good? How you doing, Holly? I just got your donation. Thanks. What's up? Dang, I ain't even been on here for 2 minutes. Holy shit. You guys is waiting for me, huh? I just teasing. He was ghosted by someone who actually knows my uncle well. Uh, what the fuck is with these guys ghosting you before you go on a date? You must be scaring these mofos. Dang. What the fuck is wrong with guys? I know why guys doing that. Why guys would do that for? That's so stupid. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. This is like weird shit. Like what guys are like, that's weird. That's so dumb. Like why would you ghost somebody? Why would you well, if they asked you on a date and then ghosted you, that's kind of like dumb as shit. I don't know why guys do that. Why ask a girl on a date and then like leave? All right, Maria. So Holly, you said I just want to know why and maybe the outcome because he knows my family. I'm lost. All right, let me check. Dang, everybody's no fucking bullshit tonight. See, I tell you, it's Pisces season. Pisces started yesterday, and now today is the second day. See, when Pisces season comes around, people go fucking nuts. Okay, we blaming Aquarius no more. It's Pisces shit. Okay, don't blame me. All right, let's see, Holly. Hey, Marie, I'm doing good. Thanks. How are you, darling? All right, so this guy, Pete, Holly, I'm getting that he wanted to cause sadness and he wanted to cause you like this weirdness. And I know that's kind of weird, but he thinks that right now is not the right time for him to go on a date with you because of outside influences, contemplating whether or not he should wait and try again later, or like he's going through some bad times or something like that. So that's why like he really don't want to do it. And also he's waiting for like someone from his past to return. So if he were to go on this date with you, it'll probably like make things worse. You see what I'm saying? Hey Ann, how are you, sweetie? You good? Like this shit don't make no sense. Like I don't know why he would do that. Like that's just stupid. But from what it says here, it like looks like he is like wanting somebody to return, and then like he's got like some weirdness going on. That's weird. Like he's got outside people like telling him things. So that's why he's not really doing anything. Holly. I feel like this guy's also timid as well. Like he doesn't want to go all in. He kind of made a mistake by I don't know if he asked you to go on a date. So if he asked you to go on a date and then backed off, then that's kind of weird. But if you asked him on a date, he was probably like, "Fuck this." He did ask you. See, so that makes no sense. I don't think he's saying bad things about you because you don't even show up in the cards. It's more to do with him and another man, and then like outside people like telling him not to like telling him not to go on a date. But it's something to do with a person from his past. You know what I'm saying? Hey, love and life, how you doing? Hey, Dan, the man. Mm. Like it doesn't look like the date's gonna happen. Like I don't get it happening. There's some conflict and bad news, and like I think that like I'm getting him arguing with another person, him like not being happy. He might be drinking. I don't get nothing good on this guy, so I kind of think that maybe spirit is like trying to get this guy away from you so you don't make the mistake of dealing with him. Because I'm not getting anything good on this guy, to be honest. I know you say he knows your uncle and he hung out with your uncle and all that, but that's your uncle, that's not you. So maybe he's like, because I keep getting another man here, so maybe your uncle said, hey, you ain't going out with my niece, you fucking crazy? You better call that date off, bro. You think your uncle would do that? Hmm. Who doesn't like your dad? Pete or your uncle? Uh, so maybe that's it then. Maybe he's like, because I'm not getting any other woman here. I'm just getting him like not doing this because of a man. So maybe like he said something to him. Maybe your uncle said, hey, look, don't go out with her because her dad's a dickhead or whatever, and I don't like him. And blah, blah, blah. You can get yourself caught up in the wrong situation. And I know it's possible that happened, but that's the only thing I can think of by looking at the cards. I don't get anything else. I just get like this guy is nothing but trouble, to be honest. I don't know if you even know the guy, but I know, Holly. I don't know what more to tell you, to be honest, because this don't make any sense. But why he would ask you on a date and then ghost you and then not go, like, you know? But I'm just getting he's not going because of another man telling him, you know. But this guy Pete is not good company anyway. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I keep getting bad shit. So I don't know. And Dan told you not to scare the locals, okay? Yeah, like on him, I keep getting him reversed. Like a guy reversed, like a guy not doing the right thing. Like a guy that's, trouble. You're welcome, Holly. I'm sorry that happened to you, but sometimes like spirit gets you out of like, situations you're not supposed to be in. You know what I mean? So I don't know what more to tell you, but maybe this is a good thing that he didn't, go on a date with you because he seems like he's, not all there. You know what I'm saying? Well, Holly, I wish you the best and I hope this doesn't happen again. But I think it's kind of weird, you know. Exactly, love and life. Rejection is God's protection. That's how you gotta look at it. Don't get offended, like, Don't get like don't if someone like doesn't want to go nowhere with you or ghosts you and all, take that as a blessing. Honest to God. I know it's confusing and annoying and stupid and weird and mental, and you can go on and on and on. But you know what? And all that shit happens for a reason, because spirit's trying to get you like, away from that person. Like, even though it seemed like it was so cool and so nice, same thing happens to everybody. Happens to me, happens to everybody. But don't worry, Ollie. It's all good. We love you. That's all that matters. Fuck. Who cares? You know? I know it's fucked up or whatever. You know, you're better off without his dumbass anyway. It's his loss, not yours. That's how you gotta look at it. Come on, man. You'll be fine. It's all gonna be okay. All right. Now Maria Virgo Love. Thanks for the super chat, sweetheart. And you said, um, so what do you want me to check? It's I have conflicts with my oldest son's dad, the one that's in the ring. He removed me from Facebook and being weird. Can you see what comes up? What is his problem? What is his problem? Huh? You know what? We were just talking about that shit yesterday. Weren't we? That's so weird how I was talking about baby daddy conflicts, baby mama conflicts, and how fucking stupid people are, and like getting into dumb shit and all that. Sometimes like, hey Miss Bikini, how you doing, sweetie? Like sometimes like I feel like when we pre-talk about something, it's like it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? I don't look at it like like a jinx or something like that. It's almost like we talk about it and then it happens to one of us or happens to us, and we're like, what the fuck? Like we just finished talking about that shit, you know? It's like spirits like preparing us for some bullshit. Maria P, I got your donation. I'll get to you after Maria Virgo love. Damn Maria's. Uh, so did you? So what I'm getting here, Virgo, is I'm gonna call you Virgo instead of Maria, so that way I don't confuse anything. So Virgo, listen. I think that the reason he did this shit is because like it was something to do with your son. Like he may feel like his son is like reluctant on talking to him or dealing with him, or like he shouldn't have made the decision to do what he's doing. Maybe he's against him going to the Marines, or against him like maybe not speaking to him, or like I don't know, something like that. And it's almost like the baby daddy has like new interests in certain things and he wants to overcome stuff, but like he thinks that you're going to like do something about it, or you're going to make it difficult for him to proceed. I feel like you're the one trying to maintain peace, but I think that he thinks that you're up to something. Like he probably thinks that you're like trying to do something and get in the way of him and his son's life or something like that. I get all reverse shit and all bad stuff, to be honest. I'm not getting anything decent. So I don't know if he had like an issue with his son and you, and then he took it out on you guys. Yeah, I know all of that stuff, but like what I'm saying in the cards, I don't know if that's like what's happening, because like I know you told me that before, like your son's doing really good, and I know that he's a good kid, and I know he's doing good because he's in the Marines and shit. But does he have a good relationship with his dad? Ah, so that's probably that makes sense with the cards then. Tell me something. Does his mother, like does your baby daddy's mother like exist in their life, in their lives? Yeah, that's how it always goes, like, you know. Yeah, of course they do. Of course they do. Because I'm also getting like a woman that's influencing him, like saying shit to him, like, and then making him mad, and then he's taking shit out on you, like, you know. Yeah, see, yeah, because I get that. I get like a bad woman here. Like, so if you're if you're like, right, yeah. So they're all like they're all like in the up and bullshit right now because of it. And I don't know if you're like your son in the Marines. I don't know if he talks to his dad or not. And if he doesn't really talk to him like that, then they're like trying to point the blame on you and talk shit and gossip about you. That's probably what it is. Like he's trying to overcome all this bullshit with his other son, and then his mom's talking shit to him, and then he takes shit out on you, like, and he doesn't want to see like your success because he knows he made a mistake. I'm telling you that what goes around comes the fuck around, and don't leave your hoe around is happening right now. I'm telling you right now. This year, people think this is a fucking joke. A lot of people is gonna get it this year. A lot of people is gonna be woken up, and they're gonna say, you know, I made a lot of fucking mistakes, and now it's time to take accountability. But I'm getting a lot of drama here and gossip about you and your son, and then this woman that it could be like his baby mama, like for the other son, is making him go crazy and being vengeful and causing problems, and then he takes it out on you. Yeah, there's definitely gossip here. I know, Maria. You ain't gotta tell me no. There, I know you. I know you're a good mother and a good person. Like you know, she's not in the picture, huh? Yeah. So I think this is like his mom, like talking shit to him and like fucking him off and being deceitful and vengeful. Like he's all over the place. That's why he's taking shit out on you. Try not to let it bother you, Maria, because at the end of the day, you everything you said in here is all true. That's all that matters. Like you know what I mean? Who gives a fuck if he don't want to speak to you and acting weird? Fuck him. He put his he put his self in his own predicaments. See what I'm saying? These people all do shit to themselves. And then they want to take it out on you and play victim. But it's all bad though. I don't get nothing good here at all on his end. So just keep shining, keep doing what you gotta do. The main thing here, Spirit saying, is maintain the peace for yourself. You know, keep showing the affection you show for your children. Keep staying balanced. Don't deal with anything else. Stay firm, and don't worry about this idiot. At the end of the day, you know your son's way better without him. How many times do I come on here and say that shit about my nephews? You know. All right. I got Maria P next, and then I got Jazz, I think, here. So I got a few of you on here. All right. You're welcome, Maria. Don't worry about it. I know it's hard not to worry about, but you know what you got to do. That's all that matters, like you know. But that's why he's acting crazy. You know, it's all this bullshit going on in his life. But see, that's his karma. See, if he would have just stayed with you and dealt with his first kid and not fuck around and have a second kid with somebody else and have drama, you know. Now years and years and years later, the shit catches up to you. So at the end of the day, just keep holding up your head high, and that's all you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? All right. So Maria P, you said has Walter told his baby mama he doesn't want anything to do with her. All right, Maria, let's check. You worry that much. If I sat here in between questions and told you before I answer everybody's question what to do, then I wouldn't have to answer no damn question. All right, Maria. Antigone, that's not how they spell my name. Love and Life said 2025 with a real Slim Shady. Please stand up. Fuck Slim Shady. It's all right, Antigone. I'm only teasing. How you doing? I ain't seen you forever. I thought you was lost in the Matrix and finally came out. All right. That's good. Stay busy. All right. So Maria P, what I'm getting here is that I don't think that he's told his baby mama about you, and the reason he hasn't is because he knows it's gonna cause more problems. He knows that if he just keeps it discreet and keeps it like you out of the situation, then it's gonna make life better for him because he knows that if he were to say to her, "Oh, I'm in love with this woman named Maria," and she's gonna try and do stupid shit and then make things even worse. And she's gonna try and do something to you or to him, But she's very suspicious. She kind of thinks that he is with some. You are like he's away with you, like he's with you. Like she has a feeling that I think that she knows of you and knows that he's with you, but he's not gonna outright say like how you're asking the question. He's not gonna outright like say, "Oh, by the way, baby mama, I'm like in love with this woman Maria, and fuck you, and I don't want nothing to do with you." There's no reason for him to say that because it's none of her fucking business anyway. And I feel like the reason why he isn't saying too much about you to her so it doesn't cause problems between them. Because right now he's happy with you and he doesn't want things to go bad because of her. See what I'm saying? And he's trying to be discreet with you because and like keep cautious, stay cautious with you when it comes to her concern because he knows how she is. Like he doubts it. Like he knows that she's gonna like talk shit and gossip about you and say, "Oh yeah, she's this, she's that, blah." And he doesn't want that. He doesn't want no extra drama. Right. That's why. But there's no reason for him to tell her that anyway. You know what I mean? And that's why, like I keep telling you over and over, that he is dealing with you and he's in love with you. So why I would never ever tell my baby mama I'm in love with somebody else. That's gonna cause pure problems. Of course. If see you keep saying that, right? And saying that she knows he's done with her. Of course, because he's with you. How the fuck could he not be done with her if he's with you? And I told you already, and I'm gonna tell you again, right? That when you have a child with somebody, right? You're never gonna be done with that person. Because you have to deal with that person through your children, but you don't have to fuck that person anymore or have any type of feelings with them no more. Because if you did, you still be with them. You understand the words that are coming out of his mouth? Duh. Yeah. Like that's what I'm trying to tell you, like all this time. That it ain't that's not the situation. If it was, then you wouldn't be in the picture. Capiche? Understand? And that's why he won't say anything. Because he don't want to cause no problems. And why would you want that to happen anyway? You know? Don't even put that out there. Because then you're gonna be mad if this chick comes to your job and says, "Hey, you fucking my baby daddy? Are you Maria?" Whop, slap the shit out of you or something like that, or say some shit, then you end up taking her hair out or hitting her with something from work, getting in trouble. You don't want that drama. Don't worry about that hoe. She ain't worried about you. Yeah, throw a flip flop out. That's what my mom used to do. She used to throw a flip flop at us or beat us with a wooden spoon. Yeah, some WWE now. It's not WWF, it's WWE. Jazz, are you here? How you doing? All is well, thanks. Maria, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. Let me ask you something. Has Walter ever said to you that I deal with my baby mama all the time and she's a pain in the ass? No, that's cool. Like I know I deal with people like you all the time, so that's cool. You're just one of 1 million. But I'm just trying to get the message across to you so you understand. If he talks about her, right? You got to see how he talks about her. Then you kind of know if there's something there by how he talks about her. But if he's never said anything, that means she's irrelevant. See? Well, there you go. So that's it. See? You just worry too much. There you go. I made my point. See? See how smart I am? All right, Jazz. You said, how did Jay feel when he saw me? Did he feel towards me? All right, let's see. There you go. So you just answered your own question. I think you just like to ask me questions. It's okay though. I understand you're a hot mess and a pain in the ass. It's okay. You can blame me, that's all. Shut up, Antigone. Nobody talking to you. Yeah, I know. I know, Marie. I'm just playing around. It's all good. What? All right. Dan, you can do whatever you want. That's how I show Antigone love. She knows I love her like that. See, especially when she sleeps. See, she came in right on Pisces season. Yeah. I love her the mostest. That's how I show love to people. Jazz, as far as like Jay's feelings towards you when he saw you, um, like I'm not getting anything serious here or like anything like of like he noticed you and he's like suspicious about you, like he's like kind of looking at, is he like he when he saw you, he was like, I wonder what she's up to. I wonder if like she's with anybody. I wonder if she's alone. I wonder if like she would like, speak back to me or talk to me or like I think that he's like I think it's difficult for him to like open up to you or say something to you because he doesn't want to like get rejected or he doesn't want to like say anything and like cause any type of conflict or anything like that. I think it's just like that's how he feels about you. Like he feels like he needs to find out information about you in order to like approach you or talk to you or say anything to you because he doesn't know how it's gonna like pan out. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm not getting like he feels any love towards you or feels any like type of way. I'm not really getting too much feelings here. I'm just getting like, you know, yeah. I'm also getting like that he's like having problems and going through some obstacles in his own life, especially at work. So like he's got a lot of things on his mind. And I think that he has like a thing against women, like, like he's been through the ringer with a few women. So it's like for him to like go out of his way to say something to you or show you any type of love or any type of feelings, it'll be like going out of his comfort zone. I wish I had better news, but looks like him himself is going through a lot of bullshit. So usually when a guy goes through a lot of bullshit, he's not really gonna like go towards a woman and say anything because he doesn't want to like drag the moment down with his bullshit. Yeah. I'm just telling you what I see. Like, so unfortunately, it seems like he's not ready to like approach you or see you. But I think the only thing I'm getting here when he saw you was like, I wonder if Jazz is free. I wonder if like she'll even give me the time of day. I wonder if like she would like, speak back to me, or I wonder if she's dating some guy. I wonder if she's single. Like it's a wondering energy that he has. That's the energy I get. Like he doesn't think that you would even give him the time of day. Like I don't know if that's like you know, that's how he is, but I feel like he's gonna do a lot of bullshit. Yeah. I mean I feel like he would like to be in a relationship with you. Because I asked a different question here. I asked if he would like to be with you in a relationship, and it says yes, but he can't do it. Like he just don't want to like make the he doesn't want to like deal with it. It's weird. Some guys have just got too much on their plate and they can't like do anything. So I would say give it some time, just see how he gets or whatever. See if he changes his way or whatever. So in the meantime, I would say just give him time, see if he'll come to you on your own or whatever, and then just go from there. Otherwise, that it seems like he's got like some stress and stuff. I think I tell people that every time because that's how I am, and that's how most men are. Like when they got too much bullshit going on, like they feel like they don't want to be with a woman because like then the woman would be like, this guy's got too much fucking drama. I don't want him. Like this guy's an idiot, or either I don't want to deal with him and his baby mama drama. I don't want to deal with him and his fucking bullshit. I ain't listening to this guy. You know what I mean? So like, even though like a woman would be like okay with it or whatever, even though some women will be okay with it, like some men won't allow that to even be a thing. So I feel like he's like that too. You know what I mean? So I would say just let it be for now. See if he comes around. You're welcome, Jazz. Good seeing you. And I got your donation, and it says mediumship. No, I don't do mediumship on Fridays. You didn't read the description? She says, like, who is around me? And what do they want to say to me? You told me you got fucking aliens around you, so talk to them. I'm ready to you. I'm in a mood tonight, if you can tell. I just feel like talking shit. It's Friday. How is the doggy? And where's the doggy? Well, I'm very mad at her because when I woke up this morning, there was pee all over my floor. And I wanted to strangle her and beat the shit out of her. But, you know, I don't do that. So I, kind of shouted at her and told her, what the fuck are you doing? And I wanted to beat her. But then she took, when I came down the steps, she took off to the door. And then she went outside, and then I left her out there for like about an hour. And it was so disgusting. Her pee is so nasty. And I had to clean it up at 8 o'clock this morning, and I wasn't exactly happy. But you know what? What's crazy is she doesn't bark to let me know that she wants to go pee. And I woke up at 6:30 this morning because it was so windy, and I got woken up by the wind and the rain. So and I when I woke up, I listened for her because I sleep upstairs, right? So I listened and I said, and I listened. I was like, oh yeah, she's snoring. All I heard, and I was like, yeah, she's snoring. I ain't gonna make her get up to go pee because I'm up now. And I'm like, oh well, I'll go back to sleep. So when I went back to sleep, I woke up at like 8. And when I woke up, I smelled her pee all the way upstairs. And I'm like, this fucking bitch, man. You gotta be kidding me. Like only an hour and a half later, you fucking decide to pee on the goddamn floor. Like, what the fuck, man? Why can't you just bark at me? Bark and let me know you want to go pee. Like, you bark when you hear dumb shit, but you don't bark when you want me to take you out. That shit doesn't make no sense. And that's why I get so mad at her. Like, I just don't understand why she don't bark. And then there's like weeks that will go by. There's like weeks that goes by she won't pee in here. And then last night you want to pee in here. So my mom said that I should not leave any water in her bowl overnight because she drinks a lot of water. And my mom said because it's cold that sometimes it makes us want to pee more. Like, you know what I mean? So I didn't leave any. Yeah, but I didn't do anything to my damn dog. That my dog loves the shit out of me. So I don't know why she would do that. Like, but I just don't get why she doesn't bark. It doesn't make no sense. Oh God. See, your animals do the same dumb shit. Hey Marley, how you doing, sweetheart? You good? I got your friend here. Well, your friends. I got all your friends in here. See, when you're not on, they come bother me. See. Marty's like, fuck. I knew I shouldn't have told him to come over here. Shut up. You shut up. I'll ban your ass. Damn Antigone. Fucking pain in the ass. All right. So, Anne, you said who's around me and what they want to say to you. All right, let me see what I can get. I get a man around you. I actually get two men around you. One is younger and one is older. It could be like, don't drink too much coffee. Marley, it's not good for you. Don't drink too much caffeine. That shit's bad for you. That's all in your mind. You know that, right? I gotta sort Marley out again. When I first met her, I had to sort her out. Now I have to sort her out again. You've been a naughty girl. I'm gonna have to sort your ass out again. Fucking damn Scorpios, man. Fucking pain in my ass. I know. Telling you, you gotta do that. You gotta use your. You gotta manipulate your brain to do that shit. All right, let me go back to Anne here. I'm gotta do a medium shit reading for me. She's always gotta like, got me doing some dumb shit. Like I'm always gotta do all out of the crazy shit. Spirits like fuck, Mark. What are we gonna do with these people, man? And I keep getting two men here, and one's got old white hair, whitish gray hair, and a beard. He's very clean cut. I can actually smell his like aftershave or cologne. And he's very well dressed, and like he's got slick back white hair, and he's got a white beard, like grayish white. And he's like, I don't know, he's not really heavy set, but he's like, he's like strong looking. And then he's got his arm around another man with all black hair, but this guy looks younger. Like it could be like a father and a son, like duo here that's in spirit, and they're like saying that they're gonna help you. Like the younger guy, he's got like this mold on his face. Well, the older man said you gotta stop daydreaming and like make the necessary effort to like and stop being preoccupied and like stop thinking that what you're about to do is like useless or you have to sacrifice something or think that you can't do something. Like they're saying that this guy says that like you need to seize the opportunities that you want to do and stop withdrawing from whatever you want to do. Like I think I've told you this before. Like if you want to do something that really is really something you want to do, you know, then you have to like really do it. Like, stop withdrawing from it. Stop like living in denial and saying like I can't do it, you know? Like the younger guy said that you're smart enough to know the difference and you need to get more knowledge about the things that you want to do. And then once you get like don't be scared to ask someone that knows already. But they're saying like you don't want to ask. Like I don't know if you have a thing where like you want to ask a man if for help or advice or something like that, and then you're like, I don't really want to ask because like this person might want something in return from me. Like try not to think negative about getting help and receiving like the wrong help. Like don't think that like every man wants to fuck you or every man wants to like do something to you. Like everybody, not everybody's gonna be that way. I don't know if you think like that or you like get people that act like that towards you, you know? But it's nothing to do with like enemies and things like that. It's you. Like they're talking about you. Like you gotta like stop thinking about enemies and stop thinking about these things because it's pointless and it's holding you back and making you withdraw from what you really need to do. And if you need help in certain ways in certain departments, then get it and stop thinking that you owe somebody for it or they gonna ask you for something outrageous in return. Like stop thinking about like bad things. Like if whatever you want to do, don't think about the bad stuff. Just keep being positive and stop thinking about bad news. Yeah, but now that you've done that, like stay there, like stay on that path of you started now, keep going. Don't like withdraw. Because they're saying this guy's saying that you have the tendency to withdraw from doing things. And it boils down to like your ego maybe or not willing to make the necessary effort or feeling like you can't do it. Like they're saying like it's you've got to make that like push. You got to make things happen and don't be afraid to ask for help. We all need help. We all need each other. You can always use somebody to not use them in a bad way, but you can always use someone's brain knowledge, help in whatever they can get for you. Then don't think that they want something in return. Like they want you to be very vigilant, Now both of these guys are at a table smoking cigarettes. They're both hanging out at a table, and they're somewhere that's hot. Because I see like him going like this, and the older guys like that. He's like fuck, it's hot. And he's talking to the other guy now. I don't even know who these people are, but they know you. I don't know if the description of them makes any sense to you, but that's who it is. Like it looks like a father and a son, or two brothers, but one's way older than the other. Like the older guy, he looks maybe like 60 something. And then like the younger guy, he probably looks like maybe 40 something. But the younger guy, his hair is all black and he's got like a little like mark here, like a mole or something like on his face. It's like right next to his nose, like that. But they're both like kind of like my build, like big bone, heavy set. It would help if you did know, that would be nice. But that's why I describe the people I see. But if they don't look like anybody and it could be like ancestors of yours that you never met. And I don't know if you know Alfredo, not Alfredo sauce either. One of them said Alfredo. So I don't know who Alfredo is. Alfredo, Alfredo? And it's not chicken Alfredo or chicken Alfredo sauce. Apparently, they seem cool. They didn't do nothing bad. They were just telling me about you. That's all. There's a lot of people we don't know. Everybody has like tons and tons and tons of ancestors. We will never know who they are. It's like me. I never met my grandfathers. I saw one of my grandfathers when I was 9 months old, but I don't remember it. Obviously, I was a baby. My mom said that she took my hand and went like this, and he was like, "Hi, Mark." I was like his last grandson he saw before he died. So I don't have no recognition. And my other grandfather, he died when my mom was pregnant. So I never saw my grandfathers. But I know they help me. I know they're around me. Of course they are. So even though you don't know them, they still exist. And even if you never saw them or you don't know them, like they could be like somebody that will help you. Nah, they smoke. Period. That's all. I drink probably 2 regular cups of coffee a day. I barely and rarely drink 3 cups of coffee. Only if like okay, so I'll give you an example. The other day I had when I first wake up, I have a coffee, but it's not much. It's like a regular cup, like a 10 ounce cup, right? So it's only 10 ounces because on the machine it says 10 ounces, right? So I get the 10-ounce cup. And it doesn't even fill up my mug like that anyway. I put 1 teaspoon of sugar and a little bit of milk. And then after that, I have the coffee all by itself. And then after that, I'll make another coffee and I'll eat my breakfast with it. And that's it. But the other day, I made a coffee, I drank it, and then I ate my breakfast, and then I had half a cup left, and I took it to the workshop. So I left it right there on my table, and then I went outside to go get something. And when I came back, a fly was swimming in my coffee, and I was like, "That's my sign not to drink the rest of this coffee." And I threw it out, and I was like, "You fucking bastard! You had to go in my coffee, didn't you?" But at least the fly died, so that's good. Fucking bastard! I hate flies, man. It didn't reading people don't bother me. It's very, very rare that a spirit will get to me or affect me like that. It only depends if the spirit has some serious power where they want me to feel something. But otherwise that it doesn't bother me. Oh hell no, don't do that, Marley. You should just drink one cup a day. And then if you want, just drink a second cup. 2 cups a day is not bad. But three, four, five, all that shit, fuck that. Don't do that shit. That shit's bad for you. Too much of anything is bad. Even drinking too much water is bad. Because you get bloated and you get all fucked up. Your body's already 70% water. So the more water you put, the worse your body gets because it goes on overdrive. You don't want to do none of that shit. All this bullshit people say, oh, drink as much water as you can. That's bullshit. You don't want to do that either. You never want too much of anything. Use everything you have in moderation. Yeah, don't do that shit. That's bad for you. Too much of everything is bad. I used to drink Pepsi all fucking day and all night, and I got so sick, I thought I was gonna die. I had like a serious reaction from drinking all that soda all the time. I haven't drank soda in almost like I haven't drank like I drink Pepsi now, but I drink the fountain one, but it's watered down. But I'll have like one a week. Once a week, I'll have like a fountain Pepsi. I would never drink Pepsi from the bottle again. Fuck that shit. That shit's too acidy. It's too much. Like it's too nasty. I can't drink soda like that because it'll ruin my body. It destroys you. But I was addicted to Pepsi. I had Pepsi like every day. I used to drink it out of the bottle. I used to fuck my shit up. And I cut sodas out of my life. And then I would say the past year, since they opened up that drive through, like they give you like the fountain soda. It comes with the meal, and I get a regular one, but it has ice in it, and it's the fountain one, which it's already watered down. It's like it's like a diet Pepsi almost, because you're not really getting like the full sugar. You're not getting the full like acidy taste where you're like burping as soon as you drink the first like sip. That's how I describe it. But I can't stand soda anymore. I used to smoke a lot of cigarettes. I used to smoke weed. I used to drink soda, and all those things to me now are gross. All those things don't mean nothing to me no more. I even when I smell weed or cigarettes or even even when I drink that Pepsi, like after I drink it, I'm like, yeah, I don't feel like drinking that shit no more. But it doesn't do anything bad to me anymore because I only have one every now and then, like once a week. It's okay about to have something once a week, but it's okay to get rid of shit out of your life, period. I did the things I got rid of are the things that made me sick or I just didn't want to do it no more. I outgrew it. It's so nice outgrowing the things that made me feel like shit. Dan always teases everybody and then apologizes like 5 seconds later. Typical Leo. It's okay, Dan. You can say whatever you want. We still love you when you sleep. Well, Marley, you have to make the decision. It's up to you. Even vaping and all that shit's so nasty, man. That shit's gross. Like, I know that you probably have, like, you know, like, I don't like to judge anybody, but if you have, like, those type of feelings where you feel like you need it, you really don't. That's your mind telling you that you need it. Your mind is everything. Your mind needs to, like, your heart has to overcome your mind. Because in your heart it's telling you no, and your mind's telling you, fuck it, just go ahead. Don't listen to Mark. Shut the fuck up. Well, I'm glad you used the word empathy instead of clairaudience and clairauthentic and clair whatever the fuck that bitch does. So Marley, it's really up to you, you know. But I still drink coffee every day. That's a must. I have to have, like, I don't have to, but I love my coffee. I have to have like a cup of coffee a day, at least one. And then if I have a second one, I'll have one with my meal, and I'll barely finish it. Like I'm like, yeah, I'm had enough. I'm good. The first cup of coffee will go down, no problem. But the second one, I'll probably drink like almost half to three quarters, and then the rest I'll just throw it up. And I drink medium coffee. I don't drink like, you know, that hardcore shit. Yeah, you don't have the Claire gifts. You're just empathetic. It's okay, Dan. You don't want Claire's gifts anyway, because Claire is crazy. Claire audience, Claire ascendant, Claire voyant, Claire every fucking name. That bitch created all sorts of dumb shit. Don't worry about Claire. Stay far away from Claire's. That's what I always tell these psychics. All these psychics have these like bios where they have like the description of what they do, and they put all five Claires in there. And I'm like, why would you like say you're clairaudient, clairascendant? All you gotta do is say you're psychic, dumbass. That takes care of all the clairs. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these people. They come up with some bullshit. I feel like when I say I'm a medium, I'm lying because I'm not medium. I'm extra, extra large. So it's a difference. But I know, that's what they want to say, mediumship. I don't even know who the fuck invented mediumship. I just say I talk to spirit. I don't really call it mediumship. You know, it's just stupid ass psychic sayings that don't make no sense. And I don't really like saying I'm a psychic. I just say like I talk to spirit. That's the more like common sense thing to say. And that's it. I ain't sit here and talking about this and that, blah blah blah. Fuck this shit. In my description, I ain't talking about none of that. On Marley's live, she tells people straight up, "Look, I'm not no damn psychic, but the cards are telling me this, this, and this." She never says no psychic bullshit, right, Marley? Marley be like, "Look, let me put some science on you, motherfuckers over here. Let me tell you something. You see this fucking card? It means this, okay?" I feel like somebody's watching me. I sing that song on here all the time. There's always somebody watching me. And it ain't like they got to keep their eyes on me. People always watching me. I knew that for sure. I got some crazy people in my life. And when you don't speak to them, they get mad. So they come around to look at you and see what you're saying, see if their name pops up or they say a story about you. Most likely, if you hang around long enough, I'll probably say something. And you'll probably think I'm talking about you, but probably not. You're not that privileged. Miss Bikini, you still here? Where'd she go? Did she leave? I think she asked me for a card, but I can't. I was like too busy at the time. I actually just remembered. I think she asked me for a card, but I can't remember. I couldn't really get to her because I was like answering everybody. But I have time now. Shit, I don't even see it anymore. Okay, Miss Bikini says, any free message oracles, please mark you, or is that for Sunday? Okay, I knew I saw something, but I couldn't get to her at the time. She's not. I don't think she's here now. Miss Bikini, Tanya, ¿cómo está? I don't know if she'll come back or not. Did she leave, Dan? Miss Bikini, Tanya? I don't know. Shit, man. I have to catch up with the chat because you guys were like talking to each other, and then I was answering everybody, and then next thing you know, we're here. Shit. Oh well. Dan said it's called a flasher. Dan says, I was told I have healing hands, and that was from a reader in a trench coat in the park. I know what they wanted. I know what they wanted from your hands. They was gonna see if you was game. It was like, he looks suspect. Let me tell him some bullshit. So that way he can heal his hands on me. Oh, that's nice of you, Marley. And needs some love. Let's see what Anne has on her channel. Probably some alien bullshit or something. I don't know. Oh, you got 15 subscribers now. See? At least I got you some. You know. Oh, you got a good bit of views on here. People's been looking at your stuff, so that's good. Banana, banana. It's got an alien on here, some butterflies. some artwork. Oh, good Lord. What are we going to do this morning? I had butterflies flying around me the last 2 days. It's actually pretty freaky. I forgot to tell you guys that shit. I had like this white butterfly come all around me, like flying all around me. I'm like, what the fuck is this thing doing around me? He was all coming around me. What the fuck? Yeah, I love TikTok. I love it. I go on TikTok every day and I lay down on my couch and I watch pure videos. I watch my friends DJ on there. I have two friends on TikTok and they DJ like every one DJ is during the morning and one DJ is at night. And I watch both of them. And they're both very good. And I'm trying to like get some vibes from them and then trying to work up to do it myself. But I actually have all my stuff ready to go. I just gotta like do it. So but I'm like kind of on a roll right now with all like my work and stuff. I'm trying to get all this stuff done. So my DJ stuff is on the back burner right now. I'll deal with it one day. But I have everything ready though. Everything's ready to go. I just gotta like actually do it. Yeah, they didn't land on me, but like they were all around me. Like I had a white butterfly come right up to me and like fly all around me. And then today I took two buckets of like debris and put it like up in the trees and stuff, like where I live, like some grass and some like rocks and shit that I put it in the bushes and stuff. And when I did that, there was two butterflies flying around me, two white butterflies again. So yesterday was one and today it was two. And like one was white and one was like kind of yellow. And then like they was like coming around me and flying all around. I was like, what the fuck's going on here? Butterflies all around me. Usually it's the monarchy butterfly, the orange and black one that comes around me a lot. And then later on this afternoon it was very windy. So at the corner of my eye, I saw a butterfly just go, and he went around like the shed, like he almost hit the shed and went around the shed like that. And I caught him, like I caught it at the last minute because I saw like the it fly across my face, and I was like, what the fuck? So like, yeah, they've been always around me, and lately I've had a red bird sitting on the tree and shouting and singing at the top of his lungs. Those birds are loud. I'm talking about loud. They have such a high pitch like chirp. It's amazing. The red cardinal bird. I don't know if you guys have them where you are, but there's one that sits up on the highest tree, and he like, or yeah, it's a yeah, it's a he because the red ones are males and the brownish red ones are females. So he sits on like the top of the tree, the biggest tree like around me. He's like on the very top of the twig, and it was like windy, and he was like kind of swaying like this, and he was like kind of moving, and he was like saying he was gonna like you could hear like it was like a loud chirping, singing, and I'm like, oh my god, like this mofo is loud as shit. So like this week I've had butterflies around me and the red bird singing twice in the morning. Just in the morning, he sings like crazy, or chirps or whatever you want to call it. And then today, also like when I was outside, um, It's called a chickadee. I don't know if you guys know what that type of bird is. It's like a gray and yellow, gray, yellow, and black bird, and it's a small bird, but it also has a high chip like chirp. And like and it was two of them, and then it stopped, and it was on the tree. But because it was so windy, he couldn't stay on the tree that much. And also, like we have these birds here called a turtle dove. It's like a big brown dove. I wish I had the picture of it. I sent it to my nephew, but then like I deleted it. He's like huge, this huge grayish brown turtle dove. And it looks like a big fat pigeon, but it's not. It's actually a gray turtle dove. And it sits on the wall right next to my workshop like every day. And then he thinks that I'm gonna do something to him. So when I walk to like around or towards him, he'll go. I call them the woos because they go woo woo. That's what they do all fucking day. It's so fucking annoying, right? Because I like birds, but they can be very annoying, you know. But because I've been like outside the workshop all week, I've had all these different birds come around. It's crazy. It's just like last week when I had that big ass white bird come around. I showed you guys the picture. Like me and birds have a thing. They always like come around. All the birds always come around me. It's crazy, man. Always. Like the gray heron, he doesn't show up anymore. I don't see him. Then the white heron came. And then right after the white heron came, I get like all these other different birds come around now. You know what I haven't seen is a bluebird. I haven't seen a bluebird in a long time. We used to have a lot of bluebirds around here, and now I haven't seen any. And then there's another bird called a catbird, and he like he screeches like a cat, like meh, meh. Yeah, like it's so fucking annoying. I want to throw a rock at him sometimes. But they're good looking birds too. It's like they're all gray and they have this straight like black tail. They all look pretty. They're all pretty birds, but they can be very annoying. And the only reason I have all these birds around here because all the trees are around here. But even with all the wind, they were all hanging around. Yeah, it's always a good sign, and I believe that because all the birds are always around, like me and stuff. But this week's been birds and butterflies, both. And it's weird because usually it's not white butterflies around here like that. It's usually like the orange and black. I think it's called a monarchy butterfly. We have a lot of those around here, and I haven't seen any lately. But the white ones have been coming around. There's a white one and like a yellowish one, like a really really pastel yellow butterfly. We have a lot of different butterflies here. We have the white ones, the pastel yellow ones. We have the monarchy one, and we have the brown one with the orange and the black one with the orange. They're always hanging around. Can't believe how late it is already. Shit. All right, good night, Ann. Love you too, sweetheart. Take care. Oh, that's cool, Marley. Seeing red birds is good. That's like it's like spirit. But do you have like the red bird and the brown one, like the couple, the male and the female? Is it like the brownish red bird or the all red one? Because the all red one with the black beak is like the male, and then the brown one is the female, like the brownish red one. Yeah, the pair. Yeah, that's the pair then. Yeah. They're probably like hanging out somewhere to mate, like to have babies and stuff. Yeah, the bright red one and the brownish one. Yeah, yeah, that's the couple. I was always told that they signify a couple in spirit that you know, like a grandma and a grandpa or something like that. So if you have a grandma and grandpa in spirit, that's why they show up. It's like they signify that. Because I used to see red birds every single day. I even have it posted up on my Instagram. If you look through my Instagram pictures, you'll see videos of red birds on there. And then it was that like 2 years in a row, I had the turtle doves in my cedar tree outside my door here. They were mating in there, having babies. And I had the video, and I used to call them the wolves. I got all that shit on my Instagram. I don't know if you've ever seen it. You should go check it out. There was a really, really big red bird, like unusually big one, that we had here last year, but I haven't seen him in a long time. The one I saw yesterday and today, like I haven't. He's not the big one that I usually see. But we had a big fucker over here one time. And we were like, what the hell? This thing looks like extra big. So he must be like old, or maybe he's gone now. I don't know. But I haven't seen him in a long time. But we used to see him. He was big. He was like bigger than the usual ones. He could have been like the head red bird. The one that you see on Angry Bird. But it's cool though. It's all like a blessing to see these birds. It's all like like a message for us. It's a message for us. Yeah, if they're always around that tree, it could be like making a nest. They could be getting ready to mate or make a nest. But usually, like birds mate around like April, May. Like they had babies around April, May time. I don't know about red birds, but like the turtle doves, they all around April, May. That's when they have their babies, and they always used to go in this tree, but now they go to a different one now. But we have so many trees around here. That's why these birds are always around here. The only bird I hate with a passion is a kiskadee. They're like the most annoying fucking bird on earth. Those yellow and brown bastards. I hate them. You'll hear them on my live. You'll hear them on my video there in the background. That's what they do. Kiskadee, kiskadee. There's even a restaurant called Kiskadee here in Bermuda. And every time I see like the picture of the Kiskadee on the restaurant emblem, now I want to throw a rock at it. I was like, how could you name your restaurant after these annoying bastards? All they do is shit all over your stuff and sing all loud and crazy every fucking morning and wake you up like a fucking ass. I call them like crack birds because they're on like crack because they are up first thing in the morning looking for food and looking for shit. Sometimes like they're around the pool to dive bomb the pool, like the bugs in the pool and shit. They eat everything. And when it rains, and like right after it rains, they're on the wall and they go like this and they look like that and they look like that out of their eyes. And they're looking down like to see if they see like bugs coming up. And I want to just throw something at them. I fucking hate them. They're like the most annoying birds on earth. They used to wake me up every single day. But now, like, they don't do it because, like, there's a different batch of them, and they must have, like, the other ones must have died or they must have gone somewhere else. But they're like the worst birds I've ever known. They're so annoying, and they're like, it looks like they have like a clock because every time Diamond eats, like her food, they will wait like for her to leave her bowl, and they'll come gliding down, dive bomb her bowl, and see if they can find food. And they're like scavenger ass fuckers. I can't stand them. Ugh. That's why they ain't got no guns here. I'll shoot those bastards every time I see them. I used to throw shit at them because they were so annoying. And they used to like they kill like little lizards. And in order for them to kill the lizards, they will pick them up with their beak, and then they will bang them up against my roof rack of my car. And ever since I sold my car and I have the van now, there's no roof rack on it for them to do it. So they don't even go on top of my van no more. They must be like, oh shit, this guy got a new van. Where's the old one? I want to slap the shit out of something on his roof rack. One day I was in here eating my lunch, all I hear is cling, cling, cling. And about a couple minutes later, cling, cling, cling. I'm like, it sounds like someone's like on top of my roof rack. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I opened my door, and he looked at me and he fucking flew off, and he had the lizard in his mouth. Like, and I said, oh, he was knocking the fucking lizard out and killing him so he can like eat him. Because the lizard was like turning around trying to bite him. Yeah, they was like, where's the damn roof rack, man? I want to knock this mofo out. It's weird because ever since I got my new van, I don't see them here anymore. They don't hang around because they used to hang out on top of my roof rack and shit all over my car. Those fuckers. Fuck, I hate those birds. And come to think about it, I haven't seen them around here in the morning around my car. My new van ain't got no bird shit on it. But my old car, oh my god, they used to shit all over my car. I used to get so mad. And that's why I'm not putting a roof rack on my van. Fuck that. I know you won't. If it keeps those damn birds away, I'll put the ladder inside the van. I'm good. My van's a lot bigger. I can put an 8-foot ladder in back of it and a 6-foot ladder. So I don't really want to get a roof rack and put the ladders on top anyway. Plus, it's a lot taller and I'm too short to reach. So I'm like, fuck that. I don't care. I'll use somebody's ladder when I get there. I don't give a shit. I'll put it in the back of the van. If it prevents those fucking birds not from coming around, I'll be happy. Anyway, let me go get my ass to sleep. It's already midnight here. I'm heading out for today. I'm so fucking tired. I've been outside all day today. I finally got a chance to clean up the backyard. I had all this like old tile and old pieces of wood. I had all this stuff there from the renovation from 3 years ago that I had to sort out, and I finally got to sort it out today. It feels so good to get rid of shit, man. I'm gonna be getting to the dump again. Every time they fucking see me at the dump, they must be like, "This guy, you want a job here, bro?" Well, they must think that this guy's been taking trash here like all year, all last year, and this year. This guy don't stop once a week, twice a week. I see this mofo here. I'm gonna go to the dump tomorrow again, take more shit down there, get rid of it all, declutter. All right, Marley, it's good seeing you, and good night to you and Dan. Good night, and good night to everybody else. I was actually waiting for Tanya to come back because she asked me for an Oracle card, but she's gone now. I know, right? It is so gratifying and satisfying. And when I leave the dump tomorrow and I drop off all that shit, I'm gonna feel even better. I got a lot of like offcuts of wood and like metal shit that is all fucked up. I got like 4 or 5 buckets of shit that I have to take to the dump tomorrow. So I'm gonna go sleep now so I can get up early and beat the traffic and go dump all that shit to the trash. All right, I'll be here tomorrow at some point in time. Yes, pray for it. We'll pray for your wife, and hopefully everything goes well. All right, guys. See you tomorrow. Take care.